Your source for news and information on money.
Hey everybody, it's Joshua Gaiman. Actually got married last weekend, so I've been pretty busy.
Nigga, I got these hoes ice sucking nuts while my little BG's on the bus putting out cigarettes.
Did want to throw a quick video out. Got a lot going on in the world and a couple things that I wanted to touch on for any of those who follow and care for my thoughts and opinions. First thing I want to talk about is Occupy Wall Street. Again, people are getting screwed in this country. Specifically the middle class and the poor, and they don't like it. And so, you know, we're starting to see people's reaction on the streets. And when things happen and it gains mass attention, and the critical mass figures out that they're getting screwed, they're never going to totally understand it, but they're going to start taking action. And I've been saying this, for a long time, that we're going to see that with the way that our government's been allowing the Federal Reserve to print money and manipulate our money, the bailouts to the bank, all the stuff that's been going on, not only in the last couple of years, but really since 1913 when the Federal Reserve was established. Bailouts are nothing new. They were happening back in the 80s in the millions of dollars. They're happening in the 90s in the billions. They're happening today in the trillions, and it's just they're going to keep just getting bigger and bigger. Bailouts preserve the system. It's part of the system. Is Occupy Wall Street confused? Well, obviously they're confused, because if they wanted to attack the real root of the problem, the source of the problem, they'd be down a couple blocks in front of the Federal Reserve protesting.
Wall Street gets everybody's money.
Because since 1976, when the Income Retirement Securities Investment Act was passed by Congress, that shifted the burden of retirement from companies to the employees and gave birth to things like the IRA, the 401k. 90% of Americans that have a retirement account, that is their retirement account. I don't recommend investing like that, and I think if you're going to do an IRA, it should be a self-directed IRA, and you should invest in hard assets such as cash flowing real estate and precious metals. Well, that's just my 2 cents on it. Since that happened in '76, everybody, because they didn't just go to work every day, collect a paycheck, and know that they were going to get a paycheck when they retired from their pension from the company, they had to do something else, so they started handing it over to investment advisors and brokers, which are, just salespeople for Wall Street, and all the money started flowing into Wall Street. Their job is to produce returns so that money's there when people do retire. It's the thing, a lot of people that are protesting against Wall Street right now might not understand that if Wall Street doesn't show certain returns on funds, people that have pensions, police officers, firefighters, teachers, a lot of government employees or retired government employees won't get their retirement checks. There's a lot of pressure on Wall Street and on these funds to hit a certain rate of return, or people don't, that money's not there for people to get. It's a capitalistic system, kind of. There has to be profits for the capital to keep flowing, right? Or just more money being printed, which is really the case of what we're seeing right now, which is why really our nation is bankrupt already. Because if you get to the point where the only way you can keep your currency going is to devalue it, then by all means you're bankrupt. You're just printing your way out of the problem. And that's going to work for us for a while. It's been working for us for a long time, and let's face it, we've all benefited from it. But the rest of the world, at some point, they're going to print their own money too. Europe, they're making cuts everywhere to try and preserve the euro, and because their debt bubble is so big over there too. And one of the things they're not doing yet is printing more money. Now, bailouts are coming, and I really think we're going to start seeing them start to print more money in the near future. And when they do print more money, I think that's going to lead to a huge devaluation of the dollar as well. Is once the rest of the world starts printing the money, that's when we're really going to see inflation. If the United States is the only country doing it, we could probably get away with it for a while still. Even though the problem is getting pretty bad. So, anyways, I guess that's probably enough I need to say about Occupy Wall Street right now. So to sum it up, my opinion of the whole thing is, people are pissed off. So I understand that, maybe they don't understand exactly why, but, that's what you're going to see in times like this. We're in turmoil.
And while even though you're gone, you still got love, my nigga, just rest your soul.